Today, I'm going to show you guys how I made over $200 million in ExfilZone. So the way I do this generally is if I have epic key or rare keys, I usually take those 2 at a time because that's about all you could fit in your secure container. And whatever you put in your secure container, that's the only thing that's guaranteed to come out with you in a raid. Now, when it comes to legendary keys, I typically only take 1 of these. You want to bring the right amount of keys that will make you more money than you could potentially lose. And the first thing you do when you get on that map is you try to get to the keys. That should be priority number 1. Make sure you run good stuff, but not too good, so that way you don't break the bank if you die. Another reason why I like to run this gear that's not the best is because you also have a chance to upgrade while you're in the raid if you kill a kitted player, and that way you can come out of raid with loot and better gear. This leads me to my third tip. Use what you already have. If you can avoid buying gear and avoid buying guns, use the guns that you already have in your base or the gear that you already have. Now, an exception to this is if you ever run legendary or multiple legendary keys. If I do that, I do sometimes wear my top gear. My next tip is don't forget the small stuff, like the super glue and the spark plug and the lighter, which I don't have one right now. They all come in at about $30,000. Oh my gosh, spark plug is $80,000. Look, see, I didn't even know that. Yeah, rare items are generally $30,000 and the spark plug is $80,000. I didn't know the spark plug was epic. I didn't even pay attention. I just collect every spark plug and every small lighter and super glue I get, and it really adds up over time. The next thing I rarely see is people looting supplies. When you're going to smuggling tunnel and you go to med area, you should be looting these up. These are $40,000 or $50,000 a pop. These are like $20,000 and these are like $40,000 or $50,000 a pop. Every time I go to smuggling tunnel and I hit med bay, if I see any of these items, I try to get out with them. The next tip I have for you is to prioritize items based on their value. So if you were to open up a safe and you found this gold bar, but this is what your secure container looks like, what do you think you should trade out for this? You should trade out the least valuable item in your secure container, which in this case would be the videotape. You should replace items in the order of their value. So the next thing, if I were to come across something more valuable, if I were to come across something, let's say as valuable as a gold bar again, I would next take out the rat poison. And that is how you can get $200 million in ExfilZone. Feel free to leave any tips that you guys have down in the comments, and thank you guys for liking and subscribing.